Do you know what constant emotional neglect does to a person? Do you actually know what that does to a person? Do you care what that does to a person? For some people, they don't care. Those are the type of people who are emotionally neglectful. They're not the emotionally neglected, because if you're emotionally neglected, when you hear that, you go, yeah, I do. I do know what that does to a person. It's soul shattering. It's spirit crushing. It's lonely. It's cold. It's dark. It's eerie. It's all the things. And when people try to justify their emotional neglect of you just because they don't agree with some of your concepts, there's no recovering from that. There's no way that you in your right mind could ever peacefully be able to trust them or love them the same way, or feel safe around that type of energy. You will never feel safe around that type of energy. Yeah, ever. Ever. I don't know if you were expecting it to magically change or what, but it's not going to magically change. Okay? Not where you are. 222. Emotional neglect, especially for somebody who everyone knows literally needs somebody, and they are actively making it a point to make you feel lonely, to make you feel like you have nobody. Do you know what that does to somebody? But the thing is, a chosen one can't be broken. It's not possible. They're waiting for the day that you give it up, that you throw in the towel one way or another. Either you forfeit your anointing, either you come out, you say, you know what, I'm not chosen, I'm not this, I'm not that. You know what, guys, I was wrong, I was this, I'm so sorry, But because you don't do that, it becomes a battle of literal pride and ego versus your perceived pride and ego. You're over here like, why can't you guys be my backbone the way you're supposed to be my backbone? Well, maybe it's because you had to learn how to be your own backbone, to have a backbone, to stand up for yourself. Not only did they not expect that day to come, but when that day came, they were like, yeah, whatever. Since you've been standing on business, since you have been you've set such strong boundaries, I mean, you would rather do anything but be surrounded by people who have your entire life been emotionally neglectful of you, into you. Why would you want to share anything with them? Why should you share anything with them? Why do they feel so entitled to your blessings? Why are they constantly just trying to attach themselves in their life to yours? Oh yeah, we're on the same timeline, man. Yeah, bro. We're on the same. No, we're fucking not. We're actually literally not on the same timeline. Not even close. So when these opportunities come, Spirit wants to literally scream as loud as it can to you right now, if you're watching this video, to stop telling people shit. What they come to know, they come to know. Whatever, if they want to be if they want to be grown and just ask you, because let's be honest, how many people are actually reaching out to us right now? Hey, how are you doing? Anybody? Anybody? They have no reason to be afraid of you. What they're afraid of is spirit. That's what they're afraid of. What they may be afraid of is the fact that you know, right? You know the games that all of these motherfuckers are playing. You know that it has become a trend to make you feel like you are alone in this world. It's become the driving force behind some people's entire existence. So I ask again as I close out this video, do you know what it does to a soul that has been emotionally neglected for their entire life? You can't break that person. They've been broken over and over and over and over and over and over again, and they continue to give themselves and give and give and give and give and give and give and give, and no one but God gives back to them. No one but God gives back to them. When you come across those types of people, you're gonna fucking feel it in their energy. You will feel it. And that's why some people, when they come across your energy, they start bugging the fuck out. They have no choice but to bug the fuck out, because how the fuck are you alive? How the fuck have you endured so much on your own? How is that? How is it even possible? You scare people. You do. And that could tie into it all. Why you're so emotionally neglected. Because people are scared of how strong you are. If you're that strong, why should they give you support? Why should they give you emotional support? Why should they give you any support system? Why should they? If you're that strong, if God's got your back to that extent, why should they put any effort into you? And that's wrong. That's actually really wrong. And unfortunately, people who thought that there was nothing wrong with that, whether it's sooner or later, doesn't matter. They're going to have to come to terms with the fact that it was wrong. And there's no making that wrong right.